I guess the big question is, and for a lot of people out there that have no idea how you got started, so you're a Canadian girl. So you're like on the other side of Canada. I mean, your story for me came in from Dogs Naturally magazine, as we both write for them. But I've heard these wonderful stories of you starting way on the other side. So you actually had a holistic practice on the other side of the island, over on Vancouver, correct?
Right.
And was it I mean, there's a first there somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So what is that exactly?
Well, first of a lot of things, really. But I lived in Toronto, grew up in Ontario, and I was actually working as a vet tech. And my personal dog got cancer when he was 4 years old. So I had been working predominantly doing autopsies and biopsies, and I decided that I was not going to do chemotherapy with him. So I actually went the route and saw our naturopath. We were raised holistically. My mom didn't vaccinate us. We basically saw a naturopath our whole lives. So I went to see the naturopath with my dog, and she decided that she would start to treat him, but at the same time we took him to an internal medicine specialist for surgery. By the time we went to see him for the surgery, by the time we got back in to actually do the surgery, being treated by Virginia, our naturopath and herbalist, the tumor had actually shrunk probably 3/4 the size. Wow. So instead of having to resect his actual intestine, they were able to just surgically remove the tumor without having to resect anything. So he was 4, and when I got him home, once he recovered, I decided that I was going to completely leave conventional medicine altogether, jump from being really, really focused conventionally back over the fence to being really holistically, which my mom and my grandma really wanted me to do. And I just started on a journey, and I went to visit my girlfriend in Spain. I got really sick, wound up in the Madrid hospital, and I was treated homeopathically in the Madrid hospital. So I decided that that's what I wanted to do. Got back to Toronto, was going to go to England because that was the only, in my opinion, the only really qualifying course. But one of the professors from England actually opened a school that they held at UBC in Vancouver. So I flew out from Toronto, had my interview, and got accepted and moved from Toronto to Vancouver. And within about 2 minutes, I decided I didn't want to do animals anymore. I was so saddened by what I was seeing in conventional medicine. I wasn't seeing dogs getting healthier. I was seeing dogs and cats and horses getting sicker. And I didn't want to do them anymore, and I just wanted to do people, but within about 5 seconds of being at school, because it was a 4-year human homeopathic medicine course. And after about 2 minutes, I decided that I wanted to do animals. And there wasn't anywhere I could go because I wasn't a licensed veterinarian, so I couldn't take a course that was held in the States. It's a real short course, but I still couldn't take it because I wasn't a vet. So I had an angel on my shoulder. I'm sure it was all of my past animals. And I was accepted. My prof that I drove crazy, my anatomy and physiology professor, he was a medical doctor from Germany that he had taken his course with the British Homeopathic Physicians Teaching Group, which means you had to be a medical doctor or a veterinarian. And he got me into England. So I would go to school at UBC till, I guess, May, get on a plane, fly to England, spend May till mid-September in England training with those guys, fly back, do my rest of and I did that for 5 years.
Wow.